The sea is not always this calm. Just like life, life is not always this calm. To those who set out to sea at random, all captains, greetings, all size ships, greetings. Because at sea, support is always needed. Logbooks are written about how to pass through the Strait of Gibraltar for those who will pass from now on. Even when we pass again, logbooks are kept to show us how we will pass. Life is not just about the result. Life is a journey, a process. Sometimes you cross oceans and drown in streams. Sometimes you are caught in the middle of storms that never end. In my life too, after a storm that will never end, I felt like I was on the ground. While I was sitting in the water, feeling completely submerged, not knowing what to do, music. I called a colleague and said that what I know is not enough for what I am going through. I don't know how to cope. I am in so much pain. I am in so much pain. I lost my hope, my happiness, my peace. I lost my joy, my smile, I said. He said to me, happiness is the human body. He doesn't know local anesthesia, he does general anesthesia. While you were trying to freeze the pain, he also froze life. But if we were made for the sea, if you go on expeditions, the result is a disease, a quagmire. To be annihilated, music, is to melt. Then I understood, I remembered, I had read somewhere. In fact, staying resilient was not an external issue, because it was not the external water that sank the ship, it was the internal water it took in. I strengthen our intuition, our beliefs, our self-confidence, our trust in humanity, even though the ground. Although humanity sometimes surprises us, music. Of course, there were other things needed in life. For example, being able to read the weather well when it will explode, or knowing when water will swell up. But how can we remain resilient when the weather bursts and the water swells? Before us, we can become stronger by learning how sailors travel. We cannot find the stars of the diction. The weather is foggy. Jesus, and in the middle of the storm. It was necessary to be in the captain's cabin and hold on tightly to the rudder to prevent the drifting a little more. For this, other information was needed. For example, the map you see in the map information is interesting. It is made of the skin of the ferry chief's gazelle. Piri Reis, music. After losing his uncle Kamal Chief, because he was born in Gallipoli, he was confined to Gallipoli and prepared this map in these lands. Of course, he brought together all the other old maps in the world and made a magnificent map, but with some differences. For example, we can see the mother before she was found on this map, and also the living conditions, the vegetation, the living creatures there, what is there and what is there. Some experts have written down the details down to the vegetation and say that such a realistic map can only be made from satellites. Of course, reading the map is also very important. Along with the maps, it is also very important to meet with technology. We are in the open seas with the best possible technologies. To be in life, to struggle, to adapt, to acquire new knowledge is very important. And from time to time, to have friends to take refuge in, to pull yourself to a harbor, to heal yourself, to empty yourself, to paint, to get back up and take action after falling down again. Music is necessary for